Right. So and monitor all that. Monitor the grip by the mirror, and then monitor the swing more just by doing a lot of that drill, where you start out with just the shoulder turn, long arms, hold your finish, kind of notice the ball flight. Again, the temptation there will be to kind of be lazy and hit it fat if you don't turn right on through aggressively, and then do some where you add your wrist hinge, see how far it goes, and then just add a little more length of wrist hinge or shoulder turn to get at your normal distance. And that's how you monitor that on your own. If you always go back to that long arm shoulder turn drill, it'll kind of keep your arms and shoulders together. You can trust. If you finish here, there's no way in the world you didn't keep your arms and shoulders together. I mean, if you finish over here and you're like this, then you know you've got your arms away from your shoulders. So that's how you monitor that on your own. So there's the funky grip here. Like I said, when I draw this line on the shaft, it's the side of your right hand, whereas you see for Ernie Els, the tour players, it's through the middle of their right hand. That's the old gold grip, and then there's the new blue grip, where now the shaft is indeed through the middle of your hand more, and there's that kink in your left wrist, kink in your right wrist, just like we see for the tour players, almost a 45-degree angle between the back of your hand and your forearm. And then relative to the swing, full swing and how it's looking, again, the good news is on that on this, you got right back to impact, back in about the same posture there than when you started, and the downswing plane is dead on the money there, Fritz, so that's sweet to see. And then from this back angle, things look pretty decent. Starting out today, and then from this face-on angle, they look pretty decent too in a lot of ways. But the thing that I really didn't like, in terms of you spraying the ball kind of thing, was that there was a lot of extra movement. Yeah, unlike Nick Price here, where his shoulder turn would kind of end at the same time as his arm swing into his backswing. See, his shoulders are taking it back the rest of the way there. But yours, starting out today, your shoulder turn ended about there, and then the whole rest of your backswing was hand and arm movement. Right about there, your shoulder turn stopped, and so all the rest of that backswing is just hand and arm movement. And so I'm going to say that has you kind of out of sync coming into the downswing, and then also his legs are more solid through impact than what we're seeing for yours. And so I want you to do a lot of the drill. Yeah, so that was from down the line before we started giving you the drill. Yeah, so there's the drill. That looks sweet. A lot of things look a lot better there through impact. See, you're almost too wristy over here, and I would say part of that is a function of the grip being too weak.
Okay.
That you're, having to close real hard, and if you don't, then it's staying open. Whereas you see here, your glove hand hasn't turned over as hard,
Yep.
and that's part of the reason you hit those things so straight with that drill.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's a better feel through impact for you, especially when you get your normal grip on there, I think. And you see your legs are more solid. Those legs look more like the tour player's legs through impact. And then, yeah, so here this felt like I told you to do a full swing, and yet it felt like a swing stopped at about there for you. You said it felt really compact. But like we saw in the video, it was actually about normal length swing. Right. Lost my lines. length swing right there. But it felt to you like the club was about straight up in the air or something. And that's a better look right there than what you started with from that back view at the top, where again those arms kind of got curved because there was so much arm movement right there. In fact, I'll show you. See, that's one of the reasons the shorter swing helps us so often, is because our shoulders and arms are together better, and there's not that kind of independent stuff. I'll show you another one. Look up here for Weir. There it is. All right, yeah, watch this. See, that's about where you are. You see, and that's part of the reason his right arm can stay pretty extended there. And that's about where you are there when it felt like a little pitching motion. And you don't have all that extra movement, effort you were describing. So I like that a lot, man. And then here's again the difference in the grips. Old gold and the new blue. All right.
Yep.
So that's a lot, but it's still all based on just turn your shoulders with your arms. That's basically turn your shoulders with your arms, and use that drill to do it.
Okay.
All right, man. Any questions at all?
No, sir.
Any of those things or observations? I love that, man. That was sweet.